Tome Master, Zhang Liang. The Tome Master is a genius who ignores the established structure of sorcery by creating Power Word, his own branch of sorcery that renders everything else defenseless. His duty is to right the wrongs that have been around the mortal realm for far too long. The Tome Master is a mage with damage output and crowd control abilities, taking the initiative to control and suppress enemies and taking them down with the help of teammates. This is Tome Master's bread and butter. When his basic attack or skill hits the target in quick succession, he enters a state where his attacks deal extra true damage. In battles, Tome Master will deal more damage if he weaves basic attacks between skills. The Tome Master's Power Word gives him 3 different powers. The first one is Crowd Control. He summons magical barriers that deal magical damage, stuns, and slows enemies that touch it, preventing them from advancing. The barriers can limit the enemy's movements as well as maximize his damage output. The second skill is how Tome Master deals damage. He channels for a short period of time, then summons a circle of attrition that attacks an enemy periodically to wear them down. Tome Master can stock 3 magic circles, but only 2 circles may be active at the same time. The circle of attrition can be used to check the brush for ambushes, and even be placed in the enemy's jungle to attack monsters, hindering the enemy's farming efforts. The Tome Master channels his powers to control an enemy, limiting their movement, dealing damage, and stunning them. Tome Master's ultimate is good at interrupting enemy skills. It cannot be cleansed either, and that makes it a great skill against heroes that can charge into the fray. His ultimate can be interrupted from moving or being controlled by enemies. Tome Master should use Flash to position himself somewhere safe to maximize each use of his ultimate. Tome Master has 2 common skill combos. The first one is good at capturing stragglers. Use Skill 1 to stop the enemy, then use Skill 2 to deal damage, and finally ensnare the enemy with his ultimate to maximize damage dealt. Compared to the first skill combo, this one is better at crowd control. Use Skill 2 to poke the enemy, then use the ultimate to keep the enemy in their tracks, and then use Skill 1 to prevent them from running away. Learn Skill 2 first to store extra magic circle charges, increasing Tome Master's laning and ganking efficiency. After reaching level 2, use Skill 2's high damage to counter jungle and harass the enemy's jungling efforts. After reaching level 4, the Tome Master becomes extremely powerful. Use skills to clear lanes and assist teammates in ganking or counter jungling. As Tome Master has low defense and cannot fight from afar, he usually stands in the back during a team fight. He needs to find a good spot to deal damage and stop the enemy heroes. Then use his ultimate suppression to defeat the enemies off one by one. Before a team fight, it's also possible for Tome Master to attack aggressively and exploit the enemy's weakness to seize victory. When the team is on the defense, use skills 2 and 1 to quickly clear lanes and take away the enemy's opportunity to push. The Tome Master is the one who decides whether the enemy can successfully initiate a team fight, as it only takes one well-timed and well-placed ultimate to turn the tide of the battle. Amidst the chaos of the battlefield, only Tome Master can bring order.
Words are the most powerful magic of all.